Hey guys, I'm Dealer Melhorn, and today we're going to talk about using planer boards to catch catfish. Well, obviously planer boards are nothing new to the fishing world. They've been around for a long time. Striper fishermen use them regularly, as do walleye fishermen. And guys offshore use them too. Just been here, I don't know, probably the past 10 years, you started seeing more and more people use planer boards when dragging and drifting for catfish. The advantage is to increase your spread and increase your coverage area while your boat's moving, whether you be drifting or trolling. All right, guys, got a new planer board I'm trying out. These are ones I've been using. They're similar to the ones that Zach Royce uses. It has his name on them. His have a little different clip on them. I'm not a fan of the one that he's got, but I've been using these for a couple of years now. Got a little different little pigtail kind of thing on the back to keep your line attached. But somebody sent me some new ones to try, and we'll give them a shot. A little heavier, you can see comparison wise. A lot more foam on them, thicker. Clips are the same here as what I run, and just got a different back end on it, the way it attaches to the line. So it's also clear there, where this is like a plexiglass. This here is an aluminum. So I'm curious to see if they fish different. I don't know. I haven't put them in the water. Today's a good day, moderate breeze. We're going to do some drifting, dragging some baits down through here, and give it a shot. Try these out, see if we can catch some fish. The inside planer board went. Been dragging probably 10 minutes or so. It's a small fish, not a monster, but we'll take it. What I tell people to normally do is pop those planer boards loose, but if you keep some tension on the line, you can actually get these things off of here and eliminate the flailing around. What you don't want to do is let your line go right there. You want to keep tension on it with the rod. That way you don't have a slack place in your line. If you got a big fish, just pop it loose and let it slide on down. But these smaller fish, you don't have to land them. I like to get the planer board loose just so it's easier to handle as they get close to the boat. Less flailing and knocking and rattling and banging and all that kind of stuff. It's a good fish. Not a monster, but we'll take it. It's a good one. Oh, a little bit concerned about that hook there, but he's hooked better than it looked. Oh, try not to rip his whisker off. Try to roll them circle hooks out. So right they went in. Good looking fish. Got some mud on them, as most of them do this time of the year. Good looking blue, light colored in this muddy water. See that mud on them right there. Good fish. About 10-11 pounds. One thing to keep in mind when you're picking a planer board, there's a lot of different sizes. There's a lot of smaller ones out there, like the water bugs, that are designed for like live bait fishing, for stripers and that kind of thing. They do not work really well when you start dragging bigger weights, especially Santee style drift rigs with heavier sinkers. They'll get pulled. They don't plane out as well as what ends up happening. So that's why I've started using some of these bigger planer boards. They're heavier, bigger, bulkier, bigger floats, but they will float and plane out with a heavier weight dragging behind them. As with everything, there are disadvantages to them because they're so big. They're a lot more affected by wind. So if you're kind of doing some crabbing along in the water kind of at an angle, they can kind of get pushed over to one side. It's more of an annoyance than it is anything, but it's just something to keep in mind if you're using these bigger planer boards to pull drift rigs for catfish. I think I got another planer board going. Actually, the same one that we caught the last fish on, coincidentally. Get it up here. Does not feel like a large fish, so I'm going to do what I did the last time and just pull this planer board off of there. it loose, keep the line tight. A little bend in the rod. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Is that Casey and the Sunshine Band? I don't know. Put down in the comments below who that was. Oh, he's barely hooked. He is whisker hooked. We're gonna call him landed because he's at the boat, but oh, do we get a picture with him? Oh, yes. It's a good eater size fish right there. Perfect eater. Small one. Put it back alive. Yeah, I was just bringing stuff in to make a move. Kind of drifted over here toward the bank, across this flat. Hadn't gotten bit. It's just not working out. So I'm gonna try some different water. See if we can produce a little higher catch rate than where we are right now. Well, one thing with planar boards, they've got different clips that go on them. A lot of different weights. Some release heavy, some take a lot of weight to release. Some of them have little rods to hold the line on. So just depends how you're fishing, where you're fishing, as to which ones work out. You're probably better off getting a pair of light ones and some a little bit heavier, and just kind of see which one is going to work best for you. There goes that one. Boom, he is hooked up. That one is on. It smashed that outside planar board. Sadly, I don't have the trolling motor in. We got the boat going really, really slow right now. Don't have my trolling motor in place. Let's see if this will pop loose. Yes. All right, there's a good test for that planar board. Popped loose with a little effort. That's a better fish. That's a better fish. One bad thing about having your planar board out there, it's a lot more likely to get tangled up in another line if you get close to it. That's the one downside to it. I'm gonna bring him in on this side. He's got that other rod over there. If we can get him over here without getting tangled. It's one of the reasons I hate to pop a board loose. Oh, and he is into the drift sock. Dadgummit. Let's see which side he is. This will. Oh, we're gonna get him free. Now he's into the takedown rope. Swim off of it. This right here is how you lose a fish, folks. Yep. May have just gotten lucky. May have just gotten lucky. Or one good head shake from losing him. Got him free of that. This fish is on the call. Got him. There it is, folks. Good looking fish. Him in the sun there so you can see him good. Excellent fish. Big old fatty. Good fish.